Hi, I'm Adrian Montague. I'm an admissions officer and recruiter here at Jackson State Community College, and I just wanted to show you about the application process to Jackson State. It's super easy. All you do is you go to the Jackson State website, and there's actually a link at the top for apply, and I will walk you through the process, and you can be a part of Green Jay Nation. So now we're on the Jackson State website, which is jscc.edu. And at the top of the screen, there's a link to apply. You click on that. And there's a link to apply for admission online. Now, in order to apply, you do need to form a user account. If you haven't done so already, there's a link for first-time user account creation. And we are going to just call this one example. And for your PIN number, it just needs to be a 6-digit numerical PIN. And you also want to make sure that you are not a robot. Log in. Now, there are different types of applications at Jackson State. And on the site, there's a description of each particular application. Today, we're going to focus on a new student application, and there's a drop-down menu. And we'll just drop down to New Student. And for the application, you're going to want to focus on everything that has a red asterisk. So we'll drop down. For this, we're going to say we're applying for fall of 2021. And first name. Last name. And then we go to fill out application. Now, on this application, there's a checklist, and you can go in any order. You can actually stop and finish later, and it will save your work, and then you can log back in and go back. But it's a really easy, quick process, so we're just going to go through the whole thing right now. We're going to start with the name portion, and that is actually already filled in. So then we hit continue. And then for address and phone number, just use and city. Okay. And for phone number, area code. Continue. Okay. Next is the personal information block. Now with this, there is a link for, or a block for Social Security number. You'll only want to put that in if you are applying for financial aid. So in this case, we're just going to leave that one blank for now. For birthday. Citizenship, go with U.S. citizen. And continue. Okay, next is your planned course of study. Now there's a drop down that has items for every course of study that is offered. Now if you're a high school dual enrollment student, you're going to want to click on non-degree seeking undergraduate. For the purposes of today, we're doing new student, and we're just going to say that we are going to do an Associate of Arts in General Studies. You'll go to continue. Okay, your next is the high school block. And with this one, you can actually look up your high school with the high school lookup code. I'll give that a click. And we're in Tennessee. And then we could list. So select the city. Let's say Dyersburg. And then we can click on list high schools in that selected city. We'll click on Dyersburg High School. So then when you add that, it actually fills in all of the high school information, except for the graduation date. So let's say that I graduated on May 5th, 2000. So the next block is going to be for previous colleges. If you didn't attend any previous colleges, you can just leave this blank and hit continue. next is the additional information block. And let's see, have you taken any college courses at Jackson State? We'll say no. If you lived in Tennessee continuously, yes. If you are a U.S. male citizen between ages of 18 and 26, we're going to lie just for today and say that I am between 18 and 26. So we'll hit yes. And is English my native language? Yes. And have I served in the military? Say no. And then continue. So that completes the checklist. And then you'll click on Application is Complete. And there's an admissions agreement. You're going to want to read through this and agree to the terms. And your application is complete. So that's the application process in a nutshell. Now that you've completed your application, you will start to receive email updates about next steps. One thing in particular, you are going to need to provide a state-issued ID or driver's license, as well as high school transcript and any transcripts from colleges that you have attended, and you can email those to admissionsandrecords@jscc.edu. Thanks a lot, and welcome to Green Jay Nation.